Today the energy emphasizes the importance of taking steps, strong, determined, bold steps to create the future you desire. It's about aligning with your true purpose, aligning with your true potential, taking deliberate actions. Okay, and those deliberate actions will pave the way for a beautiful, for a harmonious, for a meaningful life forward. So join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery, unlocking your path to transformation and success by gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Thank you also for those of you who've sent light and love and angels to surround my daughter during her hardship right now. So thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. I send all of that back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, July the 9th, 2024. And let's start with the numerology. Today we have the energy of the 9. The 9 is about completions, endings, healing. It's about letting go of the things that no longer serve us or have value in our life, and to open up the window of opportunity for new beginnings, new starts, new ways of approaching things, doing things, becoming. If we look at the daily numerology, it'd be a 7 plus a 9 plus an 8. That gives us a 24 energy. Under the 24 energy, we want to invest in our relationships. We want to grow our relationships. We want to grow those bonds deeper within our relationships. 2 plus 4 is a 6, and the 6 energy is about our relationships and growing them stronger, but also about our habits, our behaviors, and understanding which habits, which behaviors support us, help us to move forward, and which ones stand in our way, trip us up along the path. Looking at the astrology, Sun is in Cancer. Our moon will move into Virgo around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the majority of us will have a full day of that beautiful Virgo energy. Jupiter sextiles the North Node today. Okay, so this brings in opportunities for significant improvement. And mainly self-improvement. It's about manifesting that courage, that strength, that willpower, to believe in yourself, to have the courage to take a risk on yourself. It's a time to reflect on your long-term goals. Ask yourself, is there a clear path forward? Is this doable? Do they align with my values? Do they support me? Are they doable? Yeah, are they doable? Are they practical? Okay, we desire to grow so quickly right now, and that can easily lead us to taking on more than we can handle. So we want to bring in that balance. We want to make sure that what we are agreeing to, what we are saying yes to, we have more than enough time, energy, and resources to fulfill that commitment. It's okay to say no. Give yourself permission to say no. It's so much better when you say no to somebody. They come and they ask for your help in one way or another, and you say, no, I can't do that. And then you pull it back, and then you think about it. Trust me when I say that if you phone them back the next day or an hour later or whatever it might be and say, you know what, I was thinking I can actually help you with that. Oh my goodness, now. Now you're like their best friend ever because you said yes. But give yourself the time to process. Give yourself the time to think. You don't want to be giving away your empowerment. You don't want to be giving away your time, your energy, your resources if you personally need those things in order to move yourself forward. Because when you grow yourself, the dynamic of yourself, the strength of yourself, the confidence of yourself, that's when you can really make an impact on others in your life for the greater good. We could also have fears, stepping into the unknown. Okay, staying in your comfort zone right now will hinder any kind of progress that you want to make. So we need to embrace change as a necessary part of our growth. Okay, remember, it is not your task to foresee the future, but rather to enable it. It's a time to embrace learning. And I think we've had this learning since, it's got to be 6 or 7 weeks now straight of asking, the energy asking us, pushing us towards learning experiences to gain a better understanding of ourselves, the world, where we want to go, what we want to create. It's a time to build relationships with those who are like minded, and that can lead you down a beautiful path of growth and self discovery. Look for mentors, okay? Attend workshops. Network yourself. Get out there and socialize with purpose. Also, meditation, mindfulness, okay? Practices we definitely want to be adopting during our time right now to deepen our connection with our dreams, with our desires. So see it. See it in your mind. Understand how you can break it down into bite-sized chunks. What is the next step? Is it doable? Is it practical? Do I have the time, the energy, and the resources to step towards one step closer towards my happily ever after, towards my best life ever? Okay, let's turn to the cards. Now, I'm sorry I didn't get the weeklies out. My heart just wasn't in the right place, guys. I'm so sorry. But I don't think the messages would have been intertwined with my heavy heart. So I do apologize. And this heat wave, oh my goodness. And I know around the world we're dealing with different weather crazy patterns of weather right now. Look at this, our underlying energy, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is here, we worry over the little things. We turn the molehills into giant mountains, the anthills into giant mountains. We don't believe in ourselves enough. We doubt ourselves. This has never been done. I've never gone this way before. Will I be successful? It's not your job to foresee the future. It's your job to enable it, the future. So where do you want to step forward? Think positively. Do not go down the rabbit hole of the lack of or the disbelief in who you are and what you can accomplish. See your potential. See your strength. See your wisdom. And utilize those things to plan the next step. And even if you just do one little thing today that took 5 minutes to do out of your whole 24 hours, it is a step forward in the right direction. Okay? The blanket lays at the end of this bed, which kind of tells me too, we're kind of feeling like we are not secure. We're not as strong as we should be. But we want to believe. I mean, we want to believe because Jupiter, okay, the North Node is that's where we're going to spend the most of our time creating and learning and stepping forward. That North Node. So where's the North Node in your birth chart is probably the first thing you need to ask yourself. But as a collective, it is in Aries, okay? And Aries is the I am. And so Jupiter comes in and says, how do you want to expand the I am? Where is the dream? Where is the potential? So do not don't worry about the small stuff right now so much as understanding the potential of where you can go, of what you can create, of what you can step into. We have the Strength card. My goodness, every day is so powerful. The Strength card, this is walking with a sense of, I think integrity, authenticity are probably where you want to first put your first steps. Your word is your bond. If you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. You're going to think things through. You're not going to take on more than you're capable of at the present time. Maybe you can help later. But right now, you need to focus on your path forward and what things come together to move you forward in a dynamic, powerful, positive way. This is unconditional love. So the numerology hinted to the bonding in our relationships, growing our relationships deeper. So this could be a part of it, of being present, being there for your friends, for the people you hold closest, dearest to your heart. But strength being your first card, I mean, that tells me that you have strength to go forward. That tells me that if you look within, you see your power, you see your potential. So that's when you go, wow, I could maybe do that. And then all of a sudden, the fear and the terror pop up of the unknown. Do not allow that to be a part of it right now. Look at that next step. The Fool, yeah. Strength and then the Fool. Look at that next step. That new beginning, that new start. This is the I am, for goodness sakes. If there is a card in the entire deck that says I am, here you are, standing there with just, the bare essentials of what you need on the path forward. A true companion may be beside you, and you're feeling the wind in your hair, you're feeling the sun on your face, you're feeling alive, you're feeling this vitality course through your body, as in turn that fear, turn that anxiety, turn that worry into enthusiasm and anticipation. Okay, the anticipation, even, you talk to adults that are like planning a trip and everything, the anticipation is a little pulled back. Ask a child about Christmas morning and the Santa coming in, oh my gosh, their eyes light up, if that is your belief or your faith. But I'm sure you could find another example in your life that would fit appropriately for this. This I can only relate to what I know when I grew up. When please educate me in some other things that you as a child anticipated with all your heart. You filled with joy. You could barely sleep. Okay, this is the way you should be feeling about your next step forward. The excitement of the moment, of stepping into the unknown, of taking a chance on yourself, taking a risk on yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that you have that strength, knowing that you have that courage. Our third card is the Four of Swords. This could easily go with the 9 energy, rest and recuperation. Okay, you cannot possibly go forward with that kind of energy that I was just describing if you are feeling under the weather, or you're feeling depleted, or you have no energy. It was very much how I was feeling yesterday. And so instead of trying to push through and doing readings that would probably be, they'd probably bomb anyways, because I wouldn't be able to connect to spirit in the way I need to in order to do your readings. I'm moving the card all around, aren't I? Sorry. And this is about taking care of you first and foremost, regaining your health, regaining your vitality, regaining your strength, and envisioning, dreaming of the potential of your tomorrow, of what you can bring in if you dared. How strong is your belief? Do you need to grow your belief in yourself? How do you do that? Well, I would say first and foremost, start gratitude, a gratitude journal. Understand, have a little pep talk with yourself every day. Okay, telling yourself that you're great and you're wonderful. If you scroll in the description box to the very bottom, there's 3 free meditations for you. I think it's the unique you, loving yourself, and the new moon. Okay, and all 3 of those are really, thank you if you show up. And I know there's quite a few of actually that do show up on a regular basis for periods of time and rewatch these videos every morning or every evening or when you have time in your day. And thank you for that. But I would like to see you grab that pen and paper and take out just a couple of the phrases, because really a lot of it is just one affirmation after the other. And I'm sure that you can find some that relate to you and you can find a strength in those words. Write them down, make your own, or make a mantra out of it, or make a mission statement out of it, and start declaring who you are to yourself in the mirror. That's the first step in being able to declare yourself to the world. Okay, let's get to Nature's Whispers. Okay, we have 24. It's the 24 energy today, and it's be your best self always. So this card might look familiar to you. Be your best self always. And I don't think we can be our best selves always unless we recognize our best self. That we know what we are capable of. We know what we have the potential of being when we want to. And how do we be our best self each and every day? Well, measuring yourself to your yesterday would probably be a good start. What did you do today that was new, original? That was a little bit out of your comfort zone. Write it down. Write down your new experiences, because those new experiences end up being, well, a lesson that you learned, or it could be something really wonderful that put you in a whole new position, opened you up to a whole new world of possibilities, which only adds to the list. Okay. Be your best self. Always check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It's understandable. We're all human, and there are times we don't feel 100%. You drew this card to help you to remember to access the highest level of emotions. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Do your utmost to achieve more, love more, and to be your best. And we have the Nine of Swords as the underlying energy, where we worry too much and we fear too much. And sometimes we just have to be present. We just have to take a chance. We have to let our true selves out, to dance, to sing, to skip down the sidewalk, to feel the liberation, to feel the freedom, even if it's only momentarily. Because when you can start practicing it on a moment-to-moment basis, those moments start to come together. And pretty soon your life is just an amazing, I see a flower blooming, okay? Just consistently, ever-ending blooming. Okay, we'll get an animal card here. And we have the bats, clarity. Well, clarity's good. We don't want to act before we understand what we're actually doing. So having the clarity, having the understanding, using all of our senses perhaps to tap into the clarity, the understanding that we need. Okay. The keywords are hidden fears, open mind, heart and soul, trust, passion. Clarity of mind means clarity of passion too. This is why the great and clear mind loves ardently and sees distinctly what it loves. So many of us are afraid of bats. They often fly in a sporadic fashion, never knowing where they will swoop. Instead of relying on their sight, they use other senses. The main one being their hearing. And since we've chosen bat, we are being told that the clarity that you seek has to be sought in a different way. Bat offers you the clarity to see around you what may be hidden. Now is the time to look at your life subjectively and see where you can add positive and passionate changes. You might sign up for a class, start a new creative project, or maybe finish one that you've started way back when. Is it possible that you are neglecting communication with those who love you, even if you're not aware of it? You may have been acting as a hermit, didn't realize it. Call upon your friends and plan a fun night out. Release your old fears. Release your anxieties. You can write down your fears one by one on a piece of paper. And after you complete the task, take each paper and say aloud, I release, and insert your fear, your anxiety. Then rip up that piece of paper or burn it in a fireproof container, allowing for the universe to take care of all that is holding you back. So what is holding you back? What is the fear? What is the limitation? Where are you tripping yourself up? It could be from a past behavior or habit. We do have the 6 energy today, right? So look at your habits, your behaviors, and where you seem to get tripped up. And is there an alignment there? Do we need to do some work in that area? Then take a positive approach to becoming a better you each and every moment of each and every day. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.